Hi, my sweet boy. Hi, baby. Sam, what's the matter? How gorgeous are you? Hmm? What? Yeah. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Amy here. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. I am here with Sam and Susie. Susie, how are they doing? Well, as good as can be expected. We are showering them, smothering them with so much love. Our team is just working around the clock from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. And then, as you can see, I am back here with Carol this evening. Shelly and Keith were here till 8. And we got here at about a little before 10. I am in here with Susie and Sam. I just changed out their blankets and linens and cleaned their floors. Everyone keeps asking me how they are with cats. I don't know. I have not had a chance to test them with cats. I know that they are great with children. I know they are great with every single person that comes into their path. They are nothing but love. I understand that they are big dogs. I get that. But I can tell you something, that is not going to deter anybody from adopting these dogs. It's just not. I know in my heart and in my soul that I was placed in their path for a good reason. And I can tell you that from my experience of 7 years with this 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida rescue, that when I am placed in a dog's path, the reason is clear. It is clear. Unfortunately, some of the dogs don't get adopted as quickly as we would like them to. I believe God has a plan. I'm hoping and praying every single day, along with my team, along with our supporters, that it comes sooner than later, because what they have endured and what these two beautiful souls that are so bonded, so bonded. They're brother and sister, guys. They are 5 years of age and they are completely bonded. Erica Love, yes, exactly. You nailed it. Thank you for your support, Erica, as always. I appreciate it, Erica Love. There's so many of you that I want to say thank you to. First of all, to our wonderful follower and supporter, Karen, who came here today with her daughter and granddaughter. If you are watching tonight, I want to say thank you to you, Karen, because of you, and you being the voice and reaching out for help, we were able to get some airtime on Channel 4 News today. And I believe that as much as I wish it was a longer news clip, because I did say a lot more and had a lot more time with them, I wanted to say more. But I'm so grateful for the amount of time that we received. So thank you to Channel 4 News for allowing our voices to be heard for Susie and for Sam. These two beautiful, giant, gentle souls that have nobody but us. They would rot. Sam would have been dead. He was labeled as aggressive at the Miami Dade Animal Services Kill Shelter all over his paperwork. I will tell you that I am saddened by the way things are done there some of the time, a lot of the time. There is plenty of room for improvement, because labeling a dog is basically putting a dog to its death. And with that being said, we've seen it time and time again. When you label a dog and you call them fearful or fearful aggressive or a biter, you are basically sticking the needle in their arm and killing them. So we have rescued so many dogs that come out of there that are labeled aggressive and fearful. And we have to sign a release form, a waiver. And when I tell you that they are licking and they are kissing our faces off, and there has never been an ounce of aggression in the dogs. Same goes here. After speaking to the wonderful gentleman, the animal control officer that was called to the scene after their father, these dogs had a daddy, and Jamie Hewitt, he was a librarian in Miami, and he stopped at an ATM machine, and he was tragically murdered and left for dead in his car with $40 in his pocket. Now, these dogs that waited for their daddy to come home every single day of their life for 5 years, he never came home. That is my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare. And they don't understand. They don't understand why he's not here, why he hasn't come back for them. And I will tell you exactly. They showed it on the news clip on CBS Channel 4 News of Miami. I shared it on our main page earlier this evening. So if any of you have not seen it, please feel free to jump on our page. And please, I put a big long phrase of their history, their story with our contact information. So for any of you that are computer savvy, it's very important that you copy and paste what I wrote so it follows the news link. It doesn't follow, unfortunately, without that. And it's very important that that is with the news clip, in my opinion. So with all of this being said, these dogs are mourning and they are grieving. And it is destroying them, and it is destroying our entire team to watch this day in and day out. I did get some information from the animal control officer that he reached out to the family for me, so I thank him for that. He did tell me when he arrived at the house that he was handed their leashes and he walked them to the animal control truck, which is a very cold and scary place for dogs. They don't understand. And normally they are put in separate cargo boxes. And he said that that would not happen because they wouldn't allow it, these dogs. They were demanding to be together. That's how bonded they are. So he put them in the same cargo box on the scary, cold animal control truck and drove them to the Miami Dade Animal Services kill shelter, which is basically the worst fate that you could possibly imagine for any dog or any cat or any animal for that matter. When he arrived at the shelter, he removed Sam with a catch pole. And Sam never growled, never showed aggression, but he was fearful, which, come on, now let's be honest and let's be real here. You tell me any animal that would not be if you come at them with a catch pole. They're the sweetest, 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 the two of them. And yes, Glenn Kaufman, it is a murder house. It is a concentration camp where most go in and don't get out. Thanks to the rescues that work tirelessly like ourselves to pull them out of the shelter, to give them a chance at a life so they don't end up as a statistic and dragged to their death. And it is not a pleasant last few moments of their life and then stuffed in a garbage bag and then thrown on a truck and then dumped in a landfill, because that's where they end up. I've done my research for many years. There's no sweet goodbyes and rest in peace and run over the rainbow bridge. These dogs are tormented and they are scared to death out of their minds for the last seconds of their life. So with all of this being said, when the animal control officer had to grab Sam with the catch pole, who was the biggest mush under the sun, you can touch any inch of him. I can play with his paws. I can lift his lips, I can touch his ears, I can whatever I want. I can pick him up, roll him over. There's nothing. 0, 0, 0, 0 aggression. And he told the shelter that he was fearful. Well, in return, the shelter labeled him aggressive all over his paperwork. And I'm sure that when they had to examine him and they weren't smooth and gentle, that he might have whipped around or was not comfortable with something. And that can happen with a Chihuahua, a Shih Tzu, or any breed under the sun, a Yorkie for that matter. And they labeled him aggressive all over his paperwork, which is basically a death sentence for this dog, for any dog. When our organization arrived at the shelter after seeing the news clip, and don't ask me why I felt the need to pull them, because there are over 400 dogs that are currently sitting in the Miami-Dade Animal Services Kill Shelter that are all facing death, and thousands and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cats daily. There are approximately 60 to 100 owner surrenders a day at the kill shelter. 60 to 100. And for stupid bullshit reasons, I'm moving, or I can't make this up. And this was told to me by myself, because I've witnessed it, the animal control officer, and volunteers at the shelter daily, that people walk in with their senior dogs and they surrender them and say, the dog is too old, I need a younger dog so I can go jogging with or running with, and they will adopt or rescue a younger dog and literally leave their senior dog there to die. I don't know the actual number of how many dogs are actually euthanized at the Miami shelter. It changes quite frequently. I will tell you that anybody in their mind that believes that Miami-Dade or Broward Animal Care and Adoption is a kill shelter, you need a reality check. You really need a reality check, because that is so far from the truth. And I will tell you another. The Humane Society is a very, very high kill shelter, and at one point it was higher than the actual Broward Animal Care and Adoption shelter. So this is where our beloved pets are surrendered to. So please think again if you are considering surrendering your pet that you committed to for life. If things change in your life, these dogs did not ask to come into your life. You chose it and you made them a promise for life. Okay, enough said about that. Our organization pulled these two beautiful babies to safety to keep them together and give them a chance at a better life than a garbage bag in a landfill, after their father was tragically murdered, leaving them broken, grieving, mourning, and their lives completely shattered and turned upside down. Now it is up to us as an organization to keep our promise to Sam and to Susie, to find them the forever loving home together. Together. They will never be separated. They can't even be separated to take a walk separately. One goes crazy without the other. So with that being said, we will keep our promise to them, and we will find them a forever loving home if it is the last thing that we do. I always keep my word, and my team always keeps their word. And I think you know that by following us. For any of you that know us, you know the work that we do, and you know how hard we work to achieve what we've promised to these dogs. When I touch a dog, when I put my hand on a dog, when I look into their eyes and I decide that that dog is going to be rescued by our organization, I make them a promise right then and there, and I keep it. So now I'm asking all of you, each and every one of you that is watching, that is listening to me, I need your help. I need your shares. I need you to talk about them with friends, with family. I am totally not against them being adopted out of state if it is a wonderful, loving home. We've done it many times before, and our dogs are doing fantastic. The only stipulation is we do not ship and we do not transport. Anybody interested will need to come here, and they will need to pick up the dog and drive them home with them after a thorough phone conversation, a video home check, and a vet reference. Would I rather, of course, find them a home that is close by? Absolutely. I don't know if they are dog friendly. I don't know if they are dog friendly. I know they're friendly with one another. I know they are great with children, and I know they are great with people. I know that they are potty trained. I know that they are loving. I know that they are sweet. And I know that they're pretty close to perfection, because I have rescued a lot of dogs with this organization that I started over 7 years ago. 4,000 plus dogs and hundreds of cats. And I can tell you right now that these are two of the sweetest dogs I have ever touched in my entire life. And I'm going to be 50 years of age next month. So that's a lot of dogs. If you trust me, believe me, they are the sweetest, most loving dogs. So, you know, Martha, yes, they have family. Yes, Jamie's family. They can't, obviously, or they don't choose to take these dogs in. that I am not going to sit here and judge them. I'm not going there because I don't want these dogs to be anywhere where they are not loved, adored, and wanted. I don't want anybody wanting them out of guilt, out of shame. I want them in a home where they're going to be loved and adored as we love and adore them, the way that they deserve to be loved and adored, the way that their father adored them before he was murdered. Do you honestly think that he went to work that day and went to an ATM machine and thought he was going to get murdered and shot and never see his dogs again? Never. They love their walks. The animal control officer reached out to the family, and the first thing they said was they lived for their walks. They lived for their time with their father. He did work. He would take them for a long walk together every morning on one leash that split into two, and clipped him on their collars, and they walked in the morning. They walked when he came home from work, and they had a little leisure walk in the evening before they went to bed. 2 walks would be great for these dogs. A fenced-in yard would be awesome for them to just chill because that's all they do. They're not runners. They're chill. They just want to be by their person. Sam will literally press up against you and want his little butt scratched. Susie will come over and give you kisses all over your face. And as far as sleeping, this boy right here just wants to press himself right up against you and just be loved. Now, as I stated, I posted the news coverage a little while ago, and then again, now I have this video. I know it's not showing too much of their personality because it's late. They've had quite a few walks today. I put out an urgent plea on my private volunteer page, begging my volunteers to start stepping it up and to spend more time here at the rescue house. For any of you that are watching that were here today, that did take the time out of your day to come here and love on these dogs and take them for a walk, I thank you. I see Tammy is on here. I want to say thank you to Tammy Gwynn Robinson, who is part of our team. She's been stepping it up and coming on her lunch break, and whenever she can, to take these 2 out for a walk because they desperately, desperately need this to keep their attitudes up so that they're not depressed. They look forward to their walks. Thank you to Shelley and Keith that were here this evening and spending from 3 to 8 o'clock tonight, 5 hours rotating and loving on these dogs all day and night. Tiffany, who is obviously part of our team, this is her job. So thank you, Tammy. Again, I very much appreciate it. Thank you, Jessie, for stopping by, Jennifer Sheehan for stopping by, Darla and Laura for stopping by today. I might have missed some people because I had stepped out. I don't know if I did. I'm sorry if I'm not mentioned. Jan, thank you so very much. I may have missed somebody, and I do apologize if that's the case. But it's not usually like that here at the rescue house. It's usually 1 or 2 people, and it's always the same handful of people. And I need my team to step up. I have a house full right now. I have Gage and Godiva that need walks and they need love. I have Susie and Sam here that desperately need a loving home, bonded pair. And the other rooms that are full. Albert needs love. He needs car rides and walks. And then the 2 newbies, Monkey and Newbie. So you can see we have a full plate, and we need help. We need volunteers. We can't do it without the volunteers, and we can't do it without all of you and your love and your support. These late night videos, I have been speaking to a lot of volunteers and a lot of supporters that literally came right out to me and said, Amy, we live and look so forward to your updates and your videos every day and night, especially your night videos. A very dear friend of mine, Judy Webb, who stopped by here yesterday and spent her entire day here at the rescue house. Thank you, Judy Webb, so very much. And, just giving up your time to be here. She mentioned to me that in this crazy, hard world, and believe me, she's a detective police officer in Miami, so she sees it all. She said she really looks forward to these videos because it's the good stuff, and it gives her a sense of peace before she goes to bed at night. So thank you, Sandy. Thank you. I wish you lived closer to Amy McCord. I wish a lot of you, because I know that you people that are far away. Oh, Judy, you do so much, please. I know it feels like it's never enough. I know the feeling. It's never enough time in a day. So I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. You have questions, ask away. I'll do the best I can. Fiorilla, ask if it has something to do with our rescue and our dogs. Please go right ahead. If it has something to do with another animal in need, please send me a private message. I do not want to take away from these dogs right now. Dawn Valentino, I will be here from 12 to 4 tomorrow. So if you want to come by, or you can come by in the morning. Tiffany and Pam will be here anytime after 10. Feel free. Thank you, Jody Miranda. Thank you. There you go, Farilla. I don't want to hear about other dogs. I'm sorry. You saw a pit today. I see a million dogs everywhere. I get a million calls a day. We found a dog. We can't keep a dog. We are, unfortunately, I don't mean to sound cold. If you have anything that you need to ask me privately, please send me a private message on our notifications, and I will do my best to answer any question that you may have. I promise you that. I answer every single question. So again, if you have any questions, Farrell, please send me a private message, and thank you for understanding. We cannot save them all. That is the hard and sad reality. And I wish we could, but we are full. Our fosters are full, and our rescue house is full. We are not a hoarding rescue. We can't save them all. If we could, the shelters would be empty. There'd be no dogs in them. Trust me on that. This video is about Sam and Susie. That is what I am staying focused on. Susie and our sweet Sam. I'm going to hold on a second. Thank you, Miss Meredith Cohen. Such a doll face. You're so sweet, Meredith. Meredith came here with all kinds of donations the other day. Spent time with the dogs all the way from Miami. Thank you again, Meredith. We greatly appreciate you. I am going to kick it. Here's my boy. Where's my boy? I am going to cuddle with my... Oh, you stretch. Am I disrupting? He's snoring. I love when he does it. He wraps his paw around his big face with his one ear up and his one ear down. My Sam. I love you, Sam. I love this big boy. He's delicious. Everybody that comes in here just crashes and lays on the bed and literally just curls right up with this big hunk, this big lug. He's a big, big mush. Are you a big Sam? I wish I could get a little bit out of you. But no, actually, I'm very, very happy that he's just relaxed and sleeping. It makes me feel so much better when I leave this room and have to go home. Oh, he's about an 85. Glenn, he's like an 85-pound lap dog. Yes, Jody, I am here all day Saturday and all day Sunday. I will be here from 7 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday, all day long. All day long until about 5, 6 o'clock. Their cough is a little bit better. You know, it comes and goes. So I'm so happy to hear them improving. It's just like a bad cold. It just sounds a lot worse than it is. I love his ears too. We are located at 345 East Commercial Boulevard, and that is in Oakland Park, Florida, 33334. Again, 345 East Commercial Boulevard, Oakland Park, Florida. Oh, you know something? I can see it. I have a vision, and I can see Susie and Sam in a loving, loving home with a beautiful backyard. I feel it. I feel it so strong. I just said this to Carol outside when we had them out there. I'm outside in my What's the matter, Sam? Sam, Sam. 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 I took your paw. Sam, Sam. He's out. Anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying about you? What was I just saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, I see. You see it? I see the home. I see a beautiful home. I see a beautiful yard. I see... I don't know. I see a couple of things. I have a vision. He's got some beautiful big paws. Meaty. I love them. They're delicious. I see him with definitely a male figure, if not two male figures. I see it. I feel it. I feel it. I know, Vanessa, I could not even believe it. The actual news clip went viral, that they just did the story on them. Frito paws. I always say that. I can't believe somebody else. Fritos. They smell like Fritos. They do. They smell like Fritos. Oh, I love it. My vision is going to come true. The power of positive thinking and the power of prayer. It's coming true. I promise you. Just everybody feel the energy. Everybody put the pot. Oh, you see a farm? Okay, Glenn. Keep it going. Popcorn. Popcorn. Doritos. Fritos. Anyway, I see it, and I want all of you to take your energy and channel it into seeing the vision that I see. Everybody's so hung up on the Frito paws now. They're just so easy. I can see a middle-aged or just a retired couple with them just chilling by their feet and a fenced yard where they just can kind of be with their people all day long. It would be awesome. And I see it. So everybody put your energy together and just keep praying. Please, I beg of you to just say a prayer. Put it out there and it will return. It will come to us. It will come back. I promise you that. So let's all say our prayer together. And before we know it, these two gorgeous babies will be in a home together. I just know it. I know it. You feel it, Sam? Sam? And if you are watching over us, Jamie, over your dogs up there, I hope that you are resting in peace, and I am so sorry if you can hear me. I'm asking you to guide us and send us the most perfect, loving home for your babies. If you have the power and you are up there, that is our prayer, and that is what I'm asking for. Help me help them, please. I'm open. I am so open. So when you're open, things come to you. I am a strong, firm believer in that. It's always been that way. Amen, Carmen. Amen. So on another note, how is everybody else doing this evening? Is everybody okay? Exactly, Shelley. Ask. The Bible says, if you ask and you believe, it will happen. I agree with you. I agree. 100%. Thank you, Missy. That means a lot. That means a lot. Mary Wood, I want to say thank you to you, because so many times when I read through these comments, and some of these comments really, you know, they all mean so much, but some people put so much heart and time into their comments, and every time I read one of Mary's comments, they are just, Mary Wood, your comments and your responses, they hit me so hard and so good, in a good way, in my heart. You give me strength, and your support means so much. So I just want to say thank you for that so very much. It means so much. Don't think for 1 second that I don't see through all of these comments. And I know all of you. Your love literally pours through. these videos as I'm sitting here, just opening myself up to you. Literally, I don't hold anything back. I am transparent. I go live. It is raw. There is no editing. I think that's the best part about the live feed. I think it connect. You feel connected. Sorry, my arm's about to fall off. So you feel connected, and I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you, because I believe that as much as you look forward to me updating you, I look so forward to you. Vanessa, I can't wait to meet you. Can't wait. Susan Ho, I just want to say thank you to you for, you are just so positive, and I love your energy, and I love you for loving us, and I love and appreciate you so very much for your support, Susan Ho. So thank you from my heart to yours. Susan Ho always reaches out to me privately, and it'll be weird hours of the night because she's in Singapore, and it just seems like no matter whatever time it is, I'm up. I could be here, or it could be 3 in the morning. I don't know what time it is, but she just always sends me a little note, and it's just positive. So, Susan, I can think back when we were all so depressed about our disco, and I remember when she was in that foster to adopt up in Jupiter, and it was so horrible, and we were all so depressed, and you said, Amy, it's not the right place. She's coming back, and her right home is going to be out there, and bam. Now she's loved, adored, and she's the princess in the house, and that's what we aim for. So thank you, Susan, for your love and your support. It means so much. Well, I think that's the most activity we're going to have tonight with Sam and Susie. Oh my God, Glenn, I loved seeing you. It was so awesome to see you. Thank you. I'm glad, Marywood. Thank you. I'm just reading through the comments, that's all, guys. I'm not ignoring you, or I'm quiet when I start reading. Yes, Jody, I am sleeping home. Carol is out with Gage and Godiva right now. We already took out Newbie and Monkey. And I'm glad, Wendy Cranston. Thank you. Thank you for saying that you enjoy our nightly chats. Thank you. You can stare at them forever, even if they're sleeping. Where's... There she is. Hold on a second, guys. I'm just gonna... That face. Look at the little paw hanging off the bed. Yes, Debbie. Where have you been, Debbie? Debbie, the dog next to me is beautiful. Is she or he up for adoption? Oh my goodness. Guys, fill Debbie in, please. Let Debbie know what this is all about. Debbie, you have to go back and start this video over. You really do. This is Sam. He is magnificent. He is perfection. This is his sister, Susie. They are 5 years of age, and they are bonded beyond words. Their owner was tragically murdered after going to the ATM and being murdered in his car, and he never could come back. So his babies were waiting for Daddy to come home, and their daddy never came home. They were taken to the kill shelter, where our rescue saved them. So we are desperately trying to find a loving home for these two that are bonded. They're the most magnificent, loving souls, I'm telling you. They're great with kids. They're great with everybody. So please share, and please consider opening your home and your heart. Maybe you had a bonded pair. Maybe you've lost your dogs due to age or illness. Maybe you're just mourning and you're waiting for the right time or the right dogs to come along. I can't tell you how many people always, they call me and they're like, we want a bonded pair. We want a bonded pair. This is the bonded pair. You can't get anything better than this. And if you love big dogs, you can't get better big dogs than this. I promise you this. We are located at 345 East Commercial Boulevard, Oakland Park, Florida, 33334. There goes the coughing. Susie, you okay? Oh, hold on, guys. Oh, I think the bed is tilted underneath here. Nope, we're good. Susie, what's up, Mama? What's up, Mama? Huh? What? Oh, you want some cuddle time? Huh? Mommy? Oh, what's the matter? Hold on, guys. I'm trying. This is really awkward. Where's my Susie? Mama. Mommy. Susie. Sam, Susie, somebody. They don't want to look at doors, guys. They want to look at you. They don't want to look at me. They want to look at you. Sorry, I can adjust myself. I can't see what's going on with all the comments. I'm just making sure all my clothes are in the right place. Susie, we're going to stay positive. We're going to get you guys the best home ever together. That's our promise. She's so pretty. Isn't she so beautiful? Oh, she's so beautiful. I wish I could get her face. But I don't want to lay on the hard floor. My back is broken as it is. All right, I'm going to sit here, Susie. I'm going to do this for you. All right, maybe it's better if I do this. Get myself off. Gage and Godiva are barking now. I'm getting old for this crawling on the floor thing. There's my girl. Say hi. Say hi. See, she has a little cough still. Hi, beautiful. Look at her coat. Look at her gorgeous brindle markings like a tiger. Gorgeous. Sam? Hi, Sam. Sam, too. He's magnificent. They do look like Plothounds, shepherd Plothounds. They're gorgeous. You okay, Mama? You want some water? Do you want me to serve you, my little princess? Huh? Here. Want some? Here. Want some water, Mommy? Look at the monkey. Come on. Do you want some waters? We're going to get that cold out of you yet. Come here. Good girl. That's my good girl. I love you. She's the affectionate one, really affectionate. She's the kissy one. He's the snuggler. They both are. I think they're just confused. Well, I know they're confused. They're just sad and they're mourning. She doesn't want the water. So they each get a can of wet food in the morning with their meds, separate. They're a whole can. And they also have unlimited water and 2 bowls of dry food all day and night. So whenever they choose to graze, it's there. They get treats. They get treats of chicken. They love chicken. And they're both just amazing. They're so sweet. They're not eating as good as I would like them to, but they're eating better than they were. I'm just plugging in my phone. They're definitely eating better than they were. So guys, I am going to sign off. I could stay and talk to you all night, but I am going to call it a night, pack up. I know Carol's finishing up with Gage and Godiva, and we have a busy day tomorrow. So everyone, please get some rest, and I can't even talk. Get some rest, and I promise you I'll be back tomorrow with more videos, more updates throughout the day. And I just want to say thank you yet again. Thank you so much for sharing, because sharing saves lives. You have no idea how much your shares mean and how much they do for these dogs. So it takes 1 second. When I shut this down, the one thing I am asking from each and every one of you is to hit the share button. I will put all the verbiage up at the top as soon as I'm done here. And then I'm begging all of you to do me a favor. If you truly support myself, my cause, and these dogs, hit the share button, please. It could definitely reach that person that we were speaking about earlier, that we all had a vision about. And they could just be looking for 2 beautiful souls to rescue that have had such a horrible, horrible tragedy turn their whole lives upside down. For nothing. For nothing. Copy and paste, share, and thank you. Everybody have a great night. Sweet dreams to each and every one of you. This is Amy with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida, with my plea to you for Sam and Susie. Good night, everyone.